got to learn behind Coach Daboll, the offense. Got to learn multiple coverages from the defensive side with Coach Saban. I've learned a lot from Jalen as well, from things that he's learned throughout his freshman campaign. I mean, as well as his sophomore campaign, things that he's been talking about, things that he's done that he's made mistakes with, he helps me. And I think the greatest thing about Jalen is he not only listens to you, but he also he not only tells you things, but he also takes things in from you as well. So.
What's that quarterback room like, though? I mean, you just explained a lot. Is it pretty good to be in that room together with those guys?
Oh yeah. I mean, there's no shyness. Everybody's just mellow. You make a mistake in a quarterback meeting room. There's no one to judge you. I mean, I would say we're a pretty tight-knit group. I mean, we support each other in everything that we do, and I think that's the best thing for us to be able to have. Is that relationship, that bond. I mean, it makes it that much more comfortable for us to just go out there and do what we do.
What do you tell yourself when your number's called to get into these games and you always perform? What do you kind of talk yourself through when you're out there on the field? What do you want to accomplish every time you get in the field?
I mean, I just want to score every time with our guys. I feel they deserve it. Throughout the hard work that they put in. Receivers, to the linemen, to our running backs. Just everyone. Whether they're the first group, the second group, third group. I mean, we just want to score every time we get in.
Last question for you is Henry Ruggs. What do you see in him, and how big of an impact player he is?
I think Henry Ruggs from Montgomery, right?
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah, I mean, you've seen it already. I think he had 5 receptions for 5 touchdowns. I mean, he's a freshman All-American, I think, and I mean, just being able to get the opportunity to throw to someone like him and in such an early stage, not only gives me confidence, but gives our coaching staff confidence, in putting guys like him in, as well as Devontae Smith and other freshman guys. So.
Appreciate it, too.
Obviously, this is Jalen's team, but how much in the back of your head you kind of chomp at the bit to maybe get out there?
To get out on the field?
Play, yeah.
Oh, I mean, if I had it my way, I would want to be on the field. But at the same time, this is a team sport, and you just want to be supportive with everything that the starter has, I mean, I just want to be supportive of Jalen, and I mean, the relationship that we have is like a little brother, big brother kind of thing, and so, I mean, with him not only being a starter, but I mean, if roles were flipped as well, I would want him to do the same.
How's your relationship with Daboll been? I mean, he's the new kid on the block, you're the new kid on the block. How's that been, and how do you hope this can grow for years to come?
I mean, Coach Daboll knows a lot, as far as professional football. He's been in the league for 17 years. He's coached in the league for 17 years. So, I mean, it's just a good learning experience. This is my freshman campaign, being able to take everything in. And for years to come, I think Alabama has a pretty good guy, behind their offense coordinator seat.
Last question. Obviously, as a freshman, you weren't part of the first 2 meetings with Clemson, but what does this rivalry now kind of mean to you, being in the third in the trilogy?
I mean, Alabama's won one, they lost one, and then, I mean, this is just an opportunity for us to take it another game at a time. I would say our guys are very hungry. We haven't won a game since, and at the same time, we haven't played a game since. So, practices have been upped a little bit as far as morale, energy that we have, both offense and defensively. So, I mean, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see.